What's up, everyone? Let's go check out the garden. See if anything's sprouting up. Let's do this. There's Mr. Louie. Trying to get this place cleaned up out here, guys. It's just, what a mess. Like, I don't know, everything's just a mess. I need to stop, I need to get it clean and stop bringing more stuff home. Alright, let's walk over here and see what's coming up in the garden. Look how beautiful. Look at those. Looks nice. So many of these are popping up. When I first moved here, I couldn't get anything to grow around this tree. And these things take over. I kind of wish they would go back there in that corner. Maybe I gotta plant some back there. Look at the spider plants. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Butternut squash. Look at that again. It's getting bigger. So that's what we're gonna have. I think I see one there too. Butternut squash. So all the butternut squash is coming up. Carrots aren't doing anything. Zucchini. I don't really see nothing. Do you guys see anything? I don't really see anything. Might not be the right time for zucchini, but we'll see. Over here, I see nothing. Now we did have some cabbage coming up. Oh, there it is. Let's say, well, where's it at? It's so teeny. So it's just really small still. No onions in the middle. But I just got to be patient and give it time. I kind of feel like I might have planted them too deep. I want to get out here this weekend, get the weeds pulled up. If I can get a hole somewhere else, I'd like to put this plant out in the front yard. But if not, I could put it out here in the backyard. If I could just get a hole somewhere to put it. I want to dig it out of here. Because, let me tell you something. This thing right here, right now it's not too bad. But once they get older, and you have to cut them off and for the new ones, they will poke the crap out of you. I need to get my hoe out here and get all these weeds out. There's just so many weeds. So this is the first thing I'm going to work on this Saturday, which is in 2 days. We'll work on the garden. There's so much I want to do. Today, Tyler and I got to come out here and we got to fix that fence. Because it has fallen over. Let's see. Alright. So, let's go see what's coming up in the greenhouse. Look at all this stuff growing. I need to put some Miracle-Gro on some stuff. I've been opening this thing every day so that these things can continue to shrink so that I can slide them all the way over. You see how they all shrunk? I thought this would be a good route to do the big fence with eventually, but you know, they need to lay flat somewhere and shrink before you hang them. Because if they don't, this is what you get. You know, all these gaps. So this has shrunk a good bit. I was going to give it a little bit more time and then I'm going to slide them over. And I'll put the final one in. But it still looks good. Got some morning glories planted there. And some more morning glories here. This was a piece that just broke off of that plant that I have inside. Or, where is it? Oh, it's over there, one of them. I got another piece shoved in here. These look bad, but they might come back. I actually bought some seeds of that. I should put the seeds in here. Alright. So yesterday I was out here planting It's 80-something degrees in here. Where's Louie? Louie, come get the lizard. Come on. He'll come in here and check and make sure there ain't no snakes in here. I worry about that. You see the lizard? You see the snake? Any snakes? I get so nervous about snakes. But I know when he comes in with me, if he sees one, he's going to go crazy. So if he starts to go crazy, I'm getting out. Oh, wow. Look. This is lettuce. And I think I see some right there. Now, I watered these all really good yesterday. Look at the morning glories. They are doing so well. I still don't see nothing coming out of here. Do you? No. Oh, maybe there's a little green right there. Just got to be patient, Marie. Okay. Now, yesterday, I put in some zinnias, morning glories. What is it? Dalphalumen. I don't know how to say that word. Just a bunch of snapdragons, a bunch of seeds that I picked up. Over here we have sunflowers, yellow corn and white corn. And this one here. I gotta get this cleaned off. It's a mess. This is all the stuff that I planted yesterday. We got morning glories. We got 4 o'clocks. Snapdragon. Oh, shoot. I'm not showing you. Okay. Well, this is the stuff that I planted yesterday. And, I think this is the 4 o'clocks. But I got some morning glories in there, too. I planted some stuff in here. Some stuff in here. So, it's looking good. I probably need to get this out of here because it gets moisture in here, you know, from the greenhouse. I got my dang drill in here. So I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna go find the marigolds. I want to plant the marigolds in here. So I'm going to get some Miracle-Gro going. Actually, I'm going to get Tyler and we're going to fix that fence first. So then I'm going to plant my plants. What's up, everyone? It's later in the evening. Look at my greenhouse. Let's go check things out. Come on, Lou. You ready? Oh, guys, look at my orchid tree. Look at all the flowers. Now, Thomas gave me some seeds. I don't know if he gave me this whole tree and it grew, or if I grew it from seeds. I can't remember. I know I have another one going from seeds. So, I'm not sure. I asked him, though. Because I was pretty sure he might have gave me the plant, but I'm not positive. I know he gave me a bunch of seeds. Alright, guys, look at all the lilies. You know, this mulch looks like crap. It really does. I want to get rocks, because then the rocks won't look like crap the next year. Mulch, we bought all this mulch last year, and it looks like crap. So, I know I can't afford to buy rocks, so I guess I'm going to have to get some mulch this year. Maybe I'll get red. What do you guys think? Red or black? Until I can afford enough rocks, because I'm going to have to buy a few bags every payday and maybe start on a smaller section. Unless I start up there. But I still feel like out there, I feel like I need some rocks or something. But I could put some red or black mulch out there. Which one you guys think? Either one's going to fade and look like crap the next year. But the weeds are starting to grow up through. I really want rocks. I don't know how much rocks are if you have them shipped, you know, not shipped, but dumped at your house. I don't know how much that is. I was just thinking about bags of the cheapest bag of rocks. And I'm sure I would have to buy bags and bags and bags of them. But if I do, I won't have to replace them every year. You know, I probably spent, I don't remember, I think the bags of mulch last year were on sale really cheap. I think we got them for like $1 a bag. But I guess this is why they fade and look like crap. Anyways, it's not looking too bad. You know, I plan on cleaning up the yard a little bit. It's just taking me time, and it's just, you know, when you're doing things by yourself. I have Henriette to help me on Saturdays, but Henriette has been sick for 2 weeks now. So I've been, you know, doing it all by myself. So, little at a time. And I'm trying to organize the house and trying to organize in the garage. I'm throwing stuff away. Just trying to get my house organized. Anyways, let's walk over here and show you what we got planted. In here, we'll go in. We have some summer squash, which I know it's not summer yet, but I planted summer squash through here. There's one coming up. This is butternut squash. This is all onions. Let me tell you, you guys seen, I planted all kinds of stuff in here. Nothing came up. So nothing even, there was no sprouts, there was no nothing. So I gave it a little bit of a chance, but it still might come up. Might come up through the onions, who knows. But I planted onions, and the onions are doing good. In here we have cabbage. Now the cabbage is finally starting to come up. So we have cabbage all through here. We have onions. Remember, I planted onions through there. That's more cabbage back there. Over here I have strawberries. A strawberry bush. And then down here, I planted something the other day. Let me see what it is. Cucumber. It hasn't come up yet. And of course I came out here and watered earlier, and it just rained. This is a store-bought pepper and another store-bought pepper. Now in here, I did plant, I planted marigolds, I think, in here, or maybe it was basil, to go with the peppers. You need a companion plant. This here is all beans. And look at my grape bush. Look at all the leaves on my grapes. So maybe we will get some grapes. It's going all the way up and over. Look, there's even green right there. So I almost tore this off of here and just threw it away, and I'm glad I didn't. So now we have grapes. Now down through here, I did plant a bunch of basil in every one of these pots because I know basil goes good. It's a good companion plant for tomatoes, and this is all going to be tomatoes. All the way down. Now I did extend the post, shove this post in that hole. And so now I can string up some wire and hold all my tomato plants up without all them crappy cages that I bend down and hit my eye with. And, you know, cages are okay, but if you can get something like this where you can string it, have it grow up a string, it's a whole lot better. So that's what's going on inside the garden. I have not got the tomato plants planted yet, or my peppers back there. They're in the greenhouse, growing up. Right here, this is strawberries that never came up last year. I mean, we had a couple of little sprouts, so I hung them out here, and they're all coming back. So they're coming up this year. So maybe we'll have some hanging strawberries too. Look at the orange tree. It's doing well. It's doing really well. Now, I don't know how many of you, I don't even know if I posted the video, but see where these are? Underneath the ground here is, I hit something hard. I was going to plant the lemon tree there, or the orange tree was going here first, and then I found something, so then I moved the orange tree back here. But I'm hoping it's treasure. So underneath here, I'm going to tear the yard up. From that post all the way over here, 6 foot. 6 foot, guys, maybe a little bit more than 6 foot, is something's down there. I hit something, and I can hit it, I can pound it and pound it and pound it all the way over to here. So it's either a grave. I hope it's not a human grave. It could be an animal grave, but 6 foot, you know, normally you don't dig a 6 foot hole for a dog or a cat. I hope it's treasure. Wouldn't that be crazy if I could dig in its treasure? I will be excited. But it's going to be sad if it's a body. Because there's pavers. I don't even see the paver that we had. I dug one up. There's pavers all the way across. Now I was thinking, well, what if it's the property line? But if you look, the property line's way back there. So it's definitely not the property line. And I know you have an easement, and we're probably on the easement, but it's not that much. It's 10 foot in between the two houses, so they have 5 foot and we have 5 foot. So this is definitely something. Now, yeah, I'm going to be digging it up soon. I said that last year. I'm just worried that if it's a body, I have to call the cops, and, you know, who knows what all will become of it. Anyways, I got the shelf back here. I actually screwed it to the fence. I have some of them purple things going down there. I don't think I have anything in there yet. I got a couple of plants up in here. This plant here, I just clipped off a couple pieces from the big plant, and it's just started growing. This right here is the pothos from the Blair Witch House. So I have a bunch of it, and it hasn't all died yet. It's a miracle. All right, let's go up in here. There's the greenhouse. I made some changes, a couple, and I'll explain. There's the repotted tomatoes. Like, I planted them in the cups, and multiple would come up in the cups. So I pulled the extra ones out, and I replanted them down there in those. The peppers don't seem to be coming up very good. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but the peppers are not coming up very good. So what I did was I put peppers in these, and then I decided that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use these here, and I'm just going to sprinkle the seeds in there. And when they come up, when they're about this tall, I will transplant them into one of the cups. That is going to be so much easier. So over here I do have, since my peppers weren't coming up, I have sweet banana peppers, green bell peppers, colored bell peppers, and then I have mini colored peppers. These I got from the market just recently, and saved the seeds. The rest were seeds that I had from before. So I have that one's got stuff in it, and I have that one, and that one over there has nothing in it. This is sitting here because it's one of those sprayers, and I can, yeah, it's got to be pumped, but I can water, I can reach all the plants from here. So that's why it's sitting up there. I did have it back here on a ladder, but then it blocked the garbage again. So over here I have some flowers, just different flowers. I have some more peppers. I have Brussels sprouts under here, but I don't see anything really coming up. There's a couple things coming up, but I don't know. I don't know if they take a while. Down here I have the tangerines and the oranges that I got from the seeds that I got from Chinsagat Hill. When me and Thomas went searching for the abandoned locations, and we found the orange trees and the tangerines trees. We both took one of each, and I planted the seeds down here. And then I have lemon seeds planted here, so we can get some more lemon trees. This right here is microgreens, and I don't know. I had them covered up, but it seemed like they stayed too wet. I got a snapdragon. And then here is 4 o'clocks. I want to plant these 4 o'clocks along that fence over there. We'll see. Ground cinnamon, guys. It's real good to keep the bugs out of your away from your plants. I have some eggshells, and I have some coffee grounds for fertilizer. Look, I have storage up there. Just different stuff. Storage back here. And that's my greenhouse. And that's me sitting back there on a bench with a basket. Louie, are you in here? Mommy's closing the door. Alright, so I did put me a little lock on here, so I didn't have to put that rock. That's the rock that was over the grave. There's at least, I don't know, 6 or 7 of those out there. all the way across. Don't know what it is. I planted some more. This is morning glories. Planted them in here. I repotted that. I repotted some more purple stuff from the Wandering Jew from my garden over there. Out here, everything's growing pretty good. This is, I think, morning glories. Morning glories. I don't know how well, this is weeds right here. Maybe that's a morning glory. I'm not sure. This is definitely a morning glory. Look at that. That one's doing well. Does that one say morning glory? Yeah, I think it does. Look at my little frog and his flowers. I think there's morning glories in there. Look at the weeds growing. I gotta get the weeds out. There's morning glories down here. Oh, I did notice last night how well I put this solar thing here. It looks so pretty on the greenhouse at night. Now I have some over here. I'm gonna grab one of them. I'm gonna leave one here, but I'm gonna grab the other one. This one can stay. See how the light comes on? I don't know which one's the best one. Maybe I should leave this one for on the tree. Maybe I should take this one. I'm gonna take it over here. I thought it would look really good. I'll just have to move it if I have to get in the lawnmower. Maybe right here. I'll see how it looks tonight. Oh shit, you can't even see it. I'll see how it looks tonight. I thought it looked pretty cool. This one here lights up from the white over this way. So I figured this one here is going to light up the shed door, which that shed door is going to be white eventually. I have to wait until, and I got to put the other panel on. It's on the inside. I was waiting for the pieces of wood to shrink. So it's looking good. Yeah, I'll definitely have to see how this looks tonight. Oh, let me get it closer. All right. Yeah, this one looks good. I probably shouldn't even move it, but I'm going to move it like this. It looked good where it was. Guys, see all these purple flowers coming up right here? Just in the grass. Like, I've never seen them before. Ever, since I've lived here. And out front, on the garage side, the whole side, like out in front of the garage, is covered in those. It would be so pretty to lay down in them and get a picture. They're everywhere. Over here, I just got everything that was already here. I planted a couple of ferns. What I was thinking about is digging some of these up, cutting them in half, and taking half over this side. I do have a bunch of elephant ears, but I thought they would be a lot bigger, and they really aren't. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to get other things done before I go worrying about the plants out here. Only bad thing about this is I'll have to move everything to run the lawnmower. But it won't be that big of a deal. It'll just be one swoop. And then I can put everything back. I'm very happy with the greenhouse. Very happy. I mean, for most of the stuff being free, you know, I think I did a good job. I know I had a hater there for a while, but I don't really give a shit what that hater says. You know what? I'm gonna stop watching me because I have clutter. Well, go away, then I don't really care. It's crazy. I couldn't believe that person said that. And then they come back trying to say that they were trying to help me. Trying to help me by telling me you're going to unsubscribe and stop following me because I have clutter. Get a life. And get off my channel. I did put my flamingos over here. The bird bath. It's so pretty, so cool to watch the birds. I have so many cardinals come in my yard and take baths in that bird bath. I got to get something hung on that post We had a hook on the other post, but we had to fix the fence, and my bird feeder goes there. Yeah, there's the post that we did have up there, and there's the hook. I gotta get that hook off there. This is the Texas sage, and I replanted it, and it was falling over. I replanted it and spreaded it out, and it looks awful. But I got a feeling it'll come back. I did clean this patio off some. I got rid of all the the sheets that I had hanging to block things, to keep things warm. I redid a lot of these plants. The ones that were dead, I just got rid of. I've been giving a lot of plants away. Been giving my girlfriend Lisa some, and a couple other people. I just planted these, they're zinnias. I planted these yesterday. Well, I transplanted them. I had them in the greenhouse. Hopefully they make it. I have a lot of this. It multiplied over the years. It's like that. There it is there. There it is there. Anybody wants some and can figure out how I can ship it to you, you have to pay the shipping. But it's a house plant. You could have a piece of it in the house. I'm not going to give it all to you, but you could have a nice little piece for free. I'm not trying to sell it, but you have to pay the shipping and figure out what kind of container you're going to need. So you'll have to pay for the container and the shipping. I'm just trying to, get rid of stuff. I have pothos, same thing. I have a lot of pothos. This right here is, what's the Christmas plant? I can't think. Poinsettias. This is a poinsettia that was on my front porch. And, it's from not last year, it's from the year before. And look, on the front porch, it was doing terrible, but I put it out here and it's doing pretty good. A lot of people plant those in the yard. Okay, under here, I kind of rearranged under here. Now, these have morning glories in it, and morning glories climb. So you can see that one's starting to climb. As soon as they get bigger, hopefully they'll climb. I got one on this side too. That one on that side's climbing. I got a stick so that they can start climbing up, and then I'll pull the stick out. I planted some more marigolds. These marigolds are from the seeds from last year. Now I planted marigolds here and marigolds there. And here I have, let me think what I planted. I planted summer squash all the way down and all the way on this side. And then I planted something in the middle. It was a companion plant. I can't remember. It might have been marigolds. I can't remember what the companion plant was, but I planted it all the way down the middle. So we'll see how that does. You see this, guys? Be yourself. Be yourself. Alright. And then here, I just been giving some of these away. It's just, and some of them I put up on the side. If they come up, then I'll bring them back out. If not, I'm getting rid of them. My hibiscus, I want to put them in the ground. I want to clean that flower bed right there out, and I want to put them in the ground right there. Now, it might be okay. I feel like it would grow a lot bigger if it was in the ground. These here, I want to put in the ground right here. Like, maybe not right there. I think maybe this post, I want to put them in the ground right there. At the end here is going to be a bird of paradise. And at the end there is going to be a bird of paradise. That hibiscus, I'll probably plant in the yard somewhere too. I'll probably just have, let's see. I will probably have a bird of paradise, bring that thing up here, have one thing in the middle, maybe, that thing over here, and a bird of paradise. I like those red things though. I might want to have them. I'd like to have them all the way around the pool. But they're expensive. They're like $15. Last year they were only $10. This year they're $15. $15 a piece. And I would like to have them on the other side, like in the center of every one of those things. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if we went across the back, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I don't know about coming up here, but it wouldn't look bad. It would look good. 10, 11, 12. So that's like 13 of them. Yeah, that's not going to happen for a while. I love all the lilies that came up this year. Now, they won't last. They'll go away before summer gets here. But they're so pretty. And I have a bunch out front. Now, last year I had red ones come up right here in this corner. Right to the right-hand side of that, pink flamingo. And they didn't bloom this year. They were bright red, and I saved a lot of the seeds. But that's all for today. Alright guys, what do you think of all the progress? I know it's a lot of work. I know that I got a lot to do. Come on, Lou. It keeps me occupied. And it gives me something to do. And it keeps me active, you know? I don't mind getting out and doing stuff. My problem is I need to do something and finish it before I jump to something else. But I don't know. I must be ADHD or not COPD. What is it? OCD or something. I don't know what. Lost you guys. Anyways, not COPD, but I guess OCD. I was working in the garage the other day, and I left the garage to come in the house to get something. I came through the house, ended up on the back porch, and ended up doing stuff on the back porch. From the back porch, I ended up in the greenhouse. And then after I was in the greenhouse and out in the yard, and I'm thinking, what the hell is wrong with me? I was in the garage doing stuff. And it was a nice day that was nice and cool, because the garage gets really hot. I'm like, what is wrong with me? I do it all the time. I can be cleaning the kitchen after dinner and walk out in the living room or walk over in the hallway, and I end up scooping cat litter. I end up wiping the bathroom counter down. I end up, you know, doing so many other things in between. I guess I can't stay concentrated. Concentrate? I can't concentrate on just one thing. I jump from thing to thing to thing to thing. So I'm still working on the garage. My car's been outside for over 2 weeks because I'm organizing in the garage. What I'm doing is, I don't know if I showed you guys. Did I show you guys? I'm organizing. I was gonna build, like, if you guys watch TikTok, you know that thing with the yellow and black totes that you build and slide it in? I thought about that, but you know, I had them shelves already in the garage, piled with junk. Piled and piled and piled. So I went through, in a 2-day period, 3 weeks ago, I went through, because Henriette was with me and she hasn't been here for 2 weeks. So it was 3 weeks ago. I started going through stuff. I ended up filling the 13-gallon garbage can up 3 times and dumping it. And then I filled up a box with a bunch of boxes and cardboard and stuff from the garage. And I already had them shelves out there, so I cleaned the shelves completely empty. I did go buy wheels for the bottom of the shelves. So I put wheels on them, and then I had all them empty totes that I bought after Christmas. I did get a couple more, but I had a bunch I bought after Christmas real cheap, like $6 a tote. I had them in the garage. They were just stacked up completely empty. I knew I wanted to do some kind of organization, but I wasn't exactly sure what. So I got it pretty organized out there, but like a lot of the totes are empty. So I can put all the extra blankets and sheets, you know, I change my sheets once a week. I don't know if you guys change yours more than that, but I only change them once a week. And it seems like I go from the gray set to the blue set, to the gray set to the blue set. So all them other sheets that I don't use, and extra blankets for when somebody's over, or when we need a couple extra blankets for people sitting around on the couch, you know, wanting to be covered up. I'm gonna use a tote for them. I don't know. I'm gonna label the totes so I will know exactly what's in them, and that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but I will take you out in the garage right now, and we will go look at that. Let's go check it out real quick. I gotta get back to that. See? I was doing this. The blade fell off. And I took you guys out to the garden. Shit fire. I can finish that tomorrow because it's dark now. And I'll get the blade and stuff on there tomorrow. Let's go in the garage. Alright everyone, so I walked in the house. I unhooked the camera from the big tripod. I went and took it over and put it beside my computer. I went out in the garage and started doing something else. Started talking to Thomas on the phone. And totally forgot I was taking you guys in the garage to see the organization that I'm starting. Okay, it's not perfect. Don't judge me by the garage, but I'm going to show you what I've got done so far. I think it looks pretty good. Alright guys, there it is. I already had those shelves out here. They were just crammed with stuff. So the ones that have the little cards on it are the ones that I've already got stuff in. The rest do not have nothing in them. I do have some stuff right here that I still have to organize. Those are some more empty totes. I think those two might be empty. They might be pictures. I'm going to put them across the top. I'm going to put the suitcases hopefully over here in the shed on the side, or maybe on top of that. I'm going to move that, empty that shelf, and I'm going to bring that little shelf all the way to the beginning and slide this down. So that's my organization. Tyler's playing his video game. That's him talking. But anyways, that's it. That's what my organization is. Let me know what you think. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the walk around the backyard, checking things out, to sneak peek at my organization in the garage. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!